I don't know how Chiefs is going to do. And I did say that Chiefs are
Hope
in a group
Zamalek
of
slapped him 5-0, bro.
Bro, come on, man.
Hope they get slapped by my Arab brethren.
You've changed your prediction from
December.
Bro, you see this table? I'm going to stand on this table and twerk. Yeah, no. And that will go a long way if we do win.
Yeah.
With the World Cup on around the corner.
Yeah, we get smashed in the World Cup. Don't stress. Bafana, going to the AFCON. Where do you want them to finish in the World Cup, though? Arsenal thumping Spurs, being top of the table, and Lali possibly dancing on a table when Arsenal are 12 points clear in January. Welcome to Black and White Boots. I'm not Marco Martins. I am Simmi Areff. Today on the show, we're going to speak about CAF. And we'll talk about how Arsenal absolutely destroys Spurs. And I'll be the first one to remind you guys that I said on this very podcast, the Premier League is wrapped up by January. But for now, I have my friend Lali. And Lali's going to tell me everything to do with CAF, the PSL, and Bafana. Lali, how are you?
I'm good, brother. How are you? Good to have you back, man.
It's great to have a Manchester City fan back. Anyway, Lali, before I destroy you, of course you have to wear that. Of course you have to wear that because it's the only team right now that could do something for you. Anyway, Lali, please tell me more about what happened in the world of CAF and the PSL.
Yeah, no. So this weekend, obviously, we had CAF competition happening. Mamelodi Sundowns was playing against the famous ST Lupopo. It's a team from DRC Congo that actually knocked out Pirates in the preliminary rounds.
Please don't remind us.
Yeah, no, it was crazy. But I remember saying to Marco that team is going to go to Mamelodi Sundowns and is going to get a thumping. And I mean, they lost 3-1. They are not a football team. They can't play football.
Which begs the question.
How did they beat Pirates?
How did they beat Pirates?
Dark arts, you know. Yeah, you could see, I mean, the clips. Well, first and foremost, the game that they played Pirates away, it was not televised. It tells you
already.
You know,
it tells you already. Corruption.
And there were penalties that were disallowed for Orlando Pirates, and there was a whole lot of bunch of things that occurred that we're not privy to, you know, and also they were just anti-football. They were just doing all these dark ass tactics to just get into under Pirates' skin. And they managed to do that and they won 3-0.
As a Pirates fan myself, I love that excuse. And that's exactly what I'm
But again, they came to South Africa, they got a 3-0 thumping. Unfortunately, we lost on penalties. Still, they were doing a whole lot of nonsense on the field, you know. But again, they went to Mamelodi Sundowns, which I was happy about, and they got a thumping. It just goes to show you they're not a football team. They're just team. It's a team full of I don't even want to call
soldiers.
From DRC.
Right.
You know, so Sundowns won, and it's a good start for CAF. You know, and I always say Mamelodi Sundowns is a team that just knows how to win that competition. Not win, they've won it, but they just know how to play in that competition. They know how to get results. And
they've got experience.
They've got experience. You know, they got their first win in the group stages, and then Kaizer Chiefs was playing in the Europa of South Africa, of Africa rather, CAF Confederation. But they unfortunately lost 2-1 to Al Masry of Egypt. And
I don't mind. You'll never hear me go, well, I hope the boys of Kaizer Chiefs do well.
Yeah, look, man,
I'm a hater.
Yeah, I know. But for me, I couldn't help but I thought they could actually beat Al Masry because they were not really both teams were not really playing well, but I just felt the Chiefs could have held on for longer and then just come back with a 1-1 draw because they got that, they considered in a very late stage of the game, you know. And as a result, you know, they come back with a loss and it's a first group stages game. And then the next game, they're playing Zamalek. Zamalek are not pushovers. I mean, Zamalek are a good side.
Yeah, they're a very decent side.
They're a very decent side and they've got a rich history in the competition as well. So I don't know how Chiefs is going to do. And I did say that Chiefs are in a
Zamalek slapped him 5-0, bro.
Bro, come on, man.
Hope they get slapped by my Arab brethren. Hope they get slapped 5-0.
Yeah, look.
If you get to 5, I have a solid rule. And I would hope one day someone from the Premier League or any football confederation listen to me.
Yeah.
If a team gets slapped 5-0 before the 90 minutes ends, you cancel the game, right?
Okay.
And the losing team has to make the winning team sandwiches. In the minutes available left, right? So now you slap someone 5-0.
That's humiliating.
Yeah, dog. Well, what's 5-0? Not humiliating. Go make me a sandwich, dog. Don't stress.
But let's be honest. I mean, as football fans, we've all experienced our teams getting a thumping. I mean, you would know. You know.
Oh yeah. Oh, you're talking about like when Arsenal got smashed 8-2 by Manchester United.
It happens.
Pity for you. I suffered from amnesia up until 2025.
I'll remind you. Don't worry. In instances like this, I'll remind you.
But I want to ask a question now as a Pirates fan, right?
Yeah.
And I want to say I'm a Komsi Komsa Pirates fan because there's only so much humiliation you can take and then still want to look at fixtures and results. When
what?
When are we going to be a winning team? When are we going to win PSL titles?
Okay. So I would like to say this. Pirates is a winning team right now. If you look at the past, I'll say 5 or 6 years, they've collected so many domestic trophies. But the one that still eludes them, like you're saying, is the Premier the Premier League, right?
Yeah.
It's a Premier Soccer League championship, which Mamelodi Sundowns are dominant.
Always
And
too dominant also.
Yes. But the past 2 seasons, Pirates actually really pushed Mamelodi Sundowns.
Yes.
And then they sort of like lost it in the end where they just like drew 2 games and then lost 1 and then
sounds like a team.
pace.
Sounds like a team I know from England very well.
Yeah. And then this season, just like that team from England,
yes.
I believe that this is the season where they can actually do well. If you look at where they are currently, and how they're playing, Pirates will struggle with your midweek games against the so-called small teams. Like they'll be in Golden Arrows playing somewhere down there in KZN and not get results. This season is different. They're getting all those small results. They're getting those 1-0s and then they've started bad. They lost the first 2 games, but ever since they've not lost a game. So I think this season they're in a right track, and if they continue in this form, I think this is the season where Orlando Pirates can just bring that trophy back.
Your lips, God's ears.
My man.
That's where it has to go. Your lips, God's ears.
I think, that day, if it happens,
you can wear all of these tops again.
Bro, like, you know how many jerseys I have of Orlando Pirates? Crazy, bro. Like, we love that team. Yeah, and then back to CAF, and as well, Stellenbosch won 1-0 away. Yeah. Which is a good result for them. And for me, I was saying to Marco last week that Stellenbosch, they will have to decide which
competition they want to stay in.
Yeah, because they're not doing well in the league. You know, you wanna. I think you wanna focus.
But then
on
be
the
a
league.
cup team.
Yeah, and then just be a cup team. But also because CAF is demanding, those competitions are demanding. Yeah. And if you're not doing well in the league, that can affect your progress in the league, and you might find yourself in a relegation zone. Sometimes I think, which they are at the moment.
Yeah. Sometimes I think that the CAF tournament, right, is only demanding because of the travel.
It's the travel.
Have you ever had to wait at Ortambo for 6 hours for a delayed flight to Kigali?
Yeah, and also the hospitality on the other side. It's not so great. Like unless you go to maybe well-established countries, like I heard like in Egypt it's not as bad, but if you go to countries like your DRC, you guaranteed that you're not gonna get. You must go with your own chef and your own food because it's crazy there, And other countries, at least they say, well, now like your Arab countries are slightly better in terms of hospitality.
Yeah. And now back to the PSL quickly. What are the updates you got for me, bro?
So obviously with Pirates not playing this weekend, but it's not because they were participating in CAF. They're playing tonight. Chiefs and Sundowns and Stellenbosch is 3 teams. There were not much action. So TX Galaxy played Golden Arrows. It was a good game. I actually watched it. And there's a player there named Ditejane. Oh, what a wonder kid, bro. He's from Kaizer Chiefs DDC. And the story, and I stand to be corrected, the story is that he was in the DDC team, and I think the progress was not there. and he asked to be transferred, and that's when
What a guy.
Yeah, and then he moved to TX Galaxy, and
so you can work on his game.
Yeah, bro, and that
sounds like my career on Score Hero.
How's that going?
Oh, well, currently I'm like 38 in the game now. I've gone back to my club. The first gave me my first chance, So I hope it happens for him.
Yeah, he's doing well. I mean, he's one for the future. He had a stellar of a game. I like watching that kid. So it was a beautiful game because I also like how Golden Arrows are playing this season. They're actually really doing well. And I coach Manqoba. So yeah, that game was nice. And then the other game that I checked out was Richards Bay and Durban City, which was a goalless draw, But other than that, there was not much in the PSL because of other teams not actually being there to participate,
And now Bafana's team has been released.
Oh yeah, the Plirumani.
Hey, Bafana are playing good, bro.
Yeah, no, they are. No.
When Bafana play good, the country works. Even look how we hosted G20. We hosted G20, not a single thing, not a hiccup, not at all. When Bafana, and I have a firm belief.
Yeah.
If Bafana is playing well, the country runs well, dog. Yeah, Let me tell you. I'm so happy with Bafana.
Yeah, so obviously, I mean, what's the most supported sports in the world? It's soccer, and the majority of South Africans love soccer.
Yeah, we're soccer fans.
We're soccer fans, But if you look at Bafana in the past 2 years, you can tell that they're in the right trajectory. They're filling in the stadiums. I mean, when
tickets are sold out.
It's always been like Springboks who can sell out quick. Now Bafana is doing well.
Yeah.
They are qualified.
And they're going to get Adidas as a kid sponsor, dog. They're going to be fire.
Yeah, no.
Fire kids.
I just hope Adidas do actually a good
They're going to give us fire
well, they
stuff.
do good work for Orlando Pirates.
And Arsenal, so don't stress.
You just have to throw it as
bro. But do you think anybody was left out that you wanted to be in?
Yeah, so I think we can quickly. Yeah, but it's preliminary. It's like a lot of names, but I'll try to go through it quick. The goalkeepers is Rowan Williams, Rigato Goss, Sipho Chain, Ronaldo Lina, Darren Johnson, Brendan Peterson. Okay, Brendan Peterson is from Kaizer Chiefs, which I hope at least for the balance of the country. I know for Benta it's nice when the squad goes and there's no Kaizer Chiefs fans. But just for the balance, I think 1 or 2 players I hope they make the cut for AFCON, because I know Chiefs are not really doing great, but not all the players are bad, Yeah, but unfortunately,
maybe they also just need people there for vibes, people to bring the party spirit.
You know what I mean?
Into the camp.
I mean, if you have to take 25, not all 25 are gonna play.
Yeah. Sometimes you just need a guy to make fun of. Your team is pop.
Be like, oh guys, so for the balance of the squad and the mood for the country.
Yeah, I get you.
We should include 1 or 2 Chiefs.
Yeah.
If I were you, I'll
yeah.
Okay, it's good to see that Brendan Peterson is there in the preliminary squad, but I don't think he's gonna make the cut though. Defenders Kulisom Dau, no surprises there. Fezile Ngaba from Durban City, Tabang Matuludi from Polokwane City, Thabo Mloisane, Kulumani Ndamane, Mbegezeli Mbokazi, Obrimo Diba, Ime Okon, Samkelo Gabini, Kigen Allen, Vuyo Litlapa, Nkosinathi Sibisi, Malibonge Khoza, Siyabonga Ngezana, Thapelo Moroyena, Thabiso Monyane, another Kaizer Chiefs player. And then Tylon Smith, Fawaz Basadin, and Bradley Cross, another Kaizer Chiefs defender. So there's quite a few of Chiefs players, which is good. I mean, yes, Chiefs is not doing well, and I stress on that, but it does not mean that they don't have quality.
You stress a lot for Chiefs not doing well whilst wearing a Pirates top.
No, look, I mean, I'm being fair. I'm trying to be objective here.
Yeah, don't.
So midfielders, Tebogo Mokoena, Luke Leroux, Mutobi Obas, Talent Mbata, Sipesihle Mkize, Sipesihle Maduna, Ndamlelo Mapangule, Sipepelo Stole, Masini Nemtanjera, and Mteteleli Mtiane. Okay, it's quite. There's few names that are like new but not new. You know what I mean? And then forwards, Oswin Paul Apolis, Kamukhelo Sibilibili, Patrick Masongani, Ikrem Reynolds, Mduduzi Shabalala, Mohau Nkota, Tembazwane just got back from injury. It's good to see him back because he's one hell of a player. He's our creative player, you know.
Yeah, when he's on the field, it's good times. Though.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So it's good to see him back. I hope he stays fit and he can actually make the cut for the AFCON, you know. And then Lyle Foster, who's doing well for Burnley, is there. Puso Ditejane, the boy that I was talking about from...
He got selected?
Yeah, he's got selected for the preliminary. He's fire, bro. Fire. Yeah,
has he made a Bafana debut?
No, but I think he was called on preliminary before, but I can't remember. But I will check that for you. Bongukuhle Hlongwane from Minnesota, USC, in USA. Okay.
Yeah.
Tepang Muremi, Mihlali Mayambela, Ashley Cupido, Evidence Mahopa, Sipombule, Gelato Machalwa, Chandre Campbell, Lelebukile Mufukeng, and Elias Mukwana. Yeah, that's about it. And again, Tempikos Lodge, a former Mamelodi Sundowns player who's been doing wonders for Wydad Casablanca out in Morocco, has not been selected. And yeah,
why?
He's been doing well. He's a star player, right? And he's been doing well for his club. But I think Hugo Bruce is that kind of a coach that believe in team spirit, you know, and gelling. And then once he's got these players, he sort of like gets stuck with, you know, and again, the conversation around that was like, why wouldn't you include a player that is doing well, is in Africa, you're going to perform in AFCON, he's got experience, he's done it. And some will say the guy is getting results. Do you caution him to that extent, or do you let him do the job, you know? Again, we just have to let you go.
It happened to me in stage 9 of Score Hero as well, when the coach of my national team dropped me. I had to learn the hard way.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
Did he not win?
Well, I don't know. I don't really follow the storyline. I just see sometimes I get a little snippet that says the coach dropped me because of my attitude. But
oh wow!
But I had to work hard in it, and then I came back into the team, and I won the World Cup on Score Hero. So,
well done.
So I know. Thank you. Yeah. This finger can curl balls into the top net on that game, brother. Let me tell you, just.
Yeah, no. So yeah, that's the story, and that's the preliminary squad. I don't know the last one if when they're gonna announce it, but yeah, it's always sad when you are called into this preliminary squad and you don't.
And then you don't make it. It's like someone saying, "Hey, I'm taking you to Zanzibar. Hold on, we'll confirm next week." Yeah. The next week I'm going.
Not anymore,
Chief. Sorry, sorry, dog.
Yeah, no, it's I almost make a very silly example, but yeah.
No, make it.
No, it's a family show, this one. Yeah, no. Yeah, that's about it from Bafana side, yeah.
So now do we go straight into Premier League?
I think you've been dying for that.
Yes, because you looked at me like I was a madman.
Okay.
And I can tell you how the last time I was on this thing, I can tell you how your life has been through that time. You saw Arsenal win and win and win. You saw Liverpool lose a little bit, and then you got happy with City. Oh, you were like, hey, my team is firing. Haaland is scoring goals. And then this is what happened. You won against Villa, and then later on that day, Arsenal drew against Sunderland. And you were happy because you're just like, this team is fallible. They can let 2 goals in at the Stadium of Light. You were happy, and there was an international break.
I won't lie.
There was an international break, and you thought as soon as these guys come back, they're facing Spurs. And let me tell you, your team is pop. We went to Newcastle, we won 2-1.
For sure.
Team is pop. When Haaland don't score, you guys are pop.
Look, let me tell you something about myself and my stance on Manchester City. And I've been saying this. If you go to the previous episode, I did say that I'm not yet convinced with Manchester City.
Yes, neither am I.
I love them, but I don't think they're at a level where they can be challenging for the Premier League. Because Premier League requires you.
So then who is challenging?
There is no one who's challenging Arsenal right now.
Yeah.
And I think Arsenal are going to run away with it.
Yes.
It's
January.
I don't think January. I think you are being very ambitious.
January 31st, dog. Don't stress. I'll be here. Don't worry. I'm in Joburg. I'll phone you. I'll be on the show.
I think you're pushing it, but I do agree that Arsenal might just run away with it. You know, my scenario for the weekend, I wanted City to win. So that when Arsenal go approach that Spurs games, City was 1 point behind. Just to give them a little bit of pressure to see how do they
cope with it.
How do they cope with it? You know, and then again, City went on to disappoint.
I think the thing that kills me with City and Liverpool, because those are the 2 main
challenges, right?
Yeah. I mean, you can leave like, I know Chelsea fans will feel like they're in it, but to be honest, they're so hot and cold. You don't know, like Arsenal could go to Stamford Bridge next weekend and literally win 3-1, right? I mean, even if you look at the way Arsenal's are conceding goals, it's massive mistakes in a moment.
Yeah.
The one at Sunderland, both Raya comes out. If you're going to come out, you have to go hard. You have to get the foul, right? You look at Richarlison's goal with Spurs, they've got a 0.07 XG throughout the whole game. You know, so I mean, like, people aren't scoring against this Arsenal team.
Yeah, I think their goal was the first shot on target.
Yeah, first shot on target, from 35 yards out.
But what a goal.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great goal. But I mean, like, that doesn't, in a game of 90 minutes, right?
Yeah.
If you're not like 0-0 at the time of that goal, it doesn't really matter. You're already 3-0 down. Like, when you take a shot like that, it's like you're doing it for vibes. It's great.
Yeah.
And when it comes off, it's great. And if it doesn't come off, it's just still 3-0. So that's the only way you can beat an Arsenal keeper currently, is like something outrageous like that. But if you look at City and Liverpool have too many holes to plug. If you look at City, if Haaland doesn't score, there's problems there.
Yeah, there's problems. There isn't.
There's no like Kevin De Bruyne or
there's
Gundogan.
not a lot of goal scorers right now for Manchester City.
And Liverpool, there's no defense there. You know, because I play a lot of like fantasy Premier League. They got like DEFCON and stuff, right? So you put the defenders in because you know they're going to get a big DEFCON. I wouldn't put Virgil van Dijk in.
He's going to concede.
Because he's going to concede. At this Liverpool team, you just like at home to Forest.
What happened in that game? Did you watch it?
I watched it. Liverpool were great for the first 30 minutes, but you know, football is won by the final score line. It's not, the team played so well. Arsenal play well all the time. 2 seasons ago, they play so well. You have to win the game. They're just not clicking, man. I don't know. McAllister, it feels like a shadow of his former self. Gravenberch was meant to be the 6th, but he's this crashing box 8. They can't manage to fit in Wirtz, Salah, Isak, and whichever of Gakpo and Etikite, right? So, like, Slot at some point has to realize things aren't working out. There's 6 losses from 7. The only people to give them a win was Villa. You know, Unai Emery will never listen to himself. So I'm saying there's clearly a problem there. And that problem is the center of midfield is known to break up play. And that defense, the defense is horrible. At least with City, City are in a transition thing. Liverpool can't even say that.
They can't. I think
for £500 million, you can't.
Yeah. I think they are at the building phase.
Liverpool.
Yeah.
You can't say that. Can I tell you why?
They're rebuilding.
You can't. You can't say that.
Why can't you say that?
Invested £500 million, right? And they won the Premier League last season.
But I think, and I still stand with this now. I think it was, if you look at that Liverpool side that won the league, it still felt like, it still looked like it was Klopp's side.
It was Klopp's side. They didn't make any. They didn't make a big transfer.
You know,
but it's tough to. But you're telling me to say that Klopp's side that won this league last season, right, under Arne Slot, all of a sudden are in transition when they've added 3 players.
Yeah, look, let's not forget that they lost some key players as well. Not Ruben.
They lost their greatest transitional threat.
Yeah.
In Trent Alexander-Arnold, right?
Yeah.
And they replaced him with Frimpong.
Yeah.
Right. Who wasn't a bad player at Leverkusen. Yeah. Right. They lost
Diaz,
right?
Diaz to
they lost
Bayern.
Jota, through horrible means. But I mean, like, and what is it? Darwin Núñez, right?
Darwin Núñez was missing most of their chances, so I don't think.
Right,
but
so
again,
but for me, Trent Alexander, you can't replace. He's such a generational player like that. Yeah. Like, people don't understand his transitional threat. They complain about him, but the reason why he can ping a ball, he can ping a ball to Salah and Salah can run with it.
Yeah,
but we're either saying you can't say that is a team in transition as Premier League champions.
Yeah, I think now it's time for Slot to show us what is his philosophy. How does he pick his team when he's down?
Yeah. Something has to give there. And like I said with City, it's just like if Haaland doesn't fire, I don't see anything over there. And that tells you if those are your 2 biggest challenges, one is in transition, one is just playing horribly. Like, the signings just don't make sense now.
Yeah.
You go like, of course Arsenal can run away with the league. And that's why I've changed my prediction.
Okay. You've changed your prediction from
December.
Bro, you see this table? I'm gonna stand on this table and twerk.
If Arsenal are 12 points clear at the end of December, twerk on that table.
Nah,
my
not
man.
12 points.
Yeah.
No,
You don't think 12?
12 points. Anything can still happen with 12
Hey,
points.
Doc. I don't know. I watched Chelsea.
Yeah,
I was like, I think Arsenal smacked Chelsea.
because Chelsea are sitting second right now.
Yeah, they're sitting
Let me
second.
Just check that.
But I mean, like, it's from 2,
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I mean, put it like this: United are above Liverpool on points, on goal difference, I think, or something like that.
Yeah, on goal difference, and Manchester
Yeah.
United have got a game in hand tonight.
A game in hand tonight, right? So I'm just like, I'm saying,
Crazy.
like, and then but Spurs and United are equal on points as well, and they've also got a game in hand tonight, right? And then you'd be like, it's so bunched up between like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 that it's Premier League is back, and the Premier League is tough. That's why I'm not buying this thing where people say like, oh, Arsenal are winning it in a season where like the Premier League is
No,
is
there's
far.
no such thing, bro.
I don't think so.
I wish you don't win it, but again, if you win it, you would have done well.
Yeah, you would have. You win
There's
a Premier
no
League.
such
There's no such thing
as an easy season. There's no such
There's no
thing.
such thing. And also the Premier League, the thing I love the most about Premier League is that anybody
It's
can beat
unpredictable.
you.
Who would have thought that Arsenal was gonna lose? I was gonna draw, which actually with Sunderland. Well, we know Sunderland is doing well, but
Yeah.
I did not think that.
I didn't, as an Arsenal fan, I didn't think it.
Yeah, but
I didn't, as an Arsenal fan, I saw when Trossard hits it in the top bins for 2-1, I was like, wrap up the game now.
But then again, yeah. What do you think is the difference with Arsenal this season? Do you think it's just the mere fact that they've got a solid defense?
I think the defense was solid last 2 seasons as well,
Yeah.
right? I think what makes them different this season is their squad depth. They're tinkering on that line of like, they lose another key injury, then they could be they already technically are in an injury crisis. They're missing like 7 players, right? Big name players. But I think last season's and the season before, if Gabriel went off like he did in the last 2 months, you had Kivior. This time you got Hincapie, who was brilliant on the weekend, right?
Yeah.
And we also, of course, we saw Mosquera when Saliba was injured in the first couple of weeks. And you go like, oh, they've got a really, really good squad depth. And also, Victor Gyökeres is not going to score 20 goals. He wasn't paid that amount of money to score 20 goals either.
Yeah.
No, because if you're like, Richarlison costs more than Victor Gyökeres. He hasn't cracked 10 goals
In a season.
in a season, right?
That's crazy.
So like, what are you expecting of Victor Gyökeres? From my predictions, 12 to 15. But that's what you want because clearly Arteta's like, yo, my other guys are going to score.
Yeah.
You got someone like Eze, you got Saka still, who will hit form.
Bro,
hit
can
form.
you talk about Eze though? What a mother.
I don't think it's the funniest thing is when Thomas Frank in the press conference before the game goes, who's Eze? And then to get pumped 3, a hat trick. That's horrible.
Did he actually say that?
Yeah. I mean, he didn't do it as like, who is this guy?
Yeah.
He was just like, who are you referring to, right? It just happened to be they're referring to Eberechi Eze. And it's just the memes of it. But I mean, like, Arsenal have a fuller squad. I think the only player that they can't replace on the field via output is if Declan Rice got injured.
Yeah, because you no longer have Partey.
Yeah, but I don't think Partey had the legs in the end anyway. But if because Declan Rice's engine is just, I don't think there's, like, if he comes off the field, you clearly change tactics.
Martin Odegaard can't drop deep. Eh?
No, but he also doesn't have that carry. He doesn't have that carry. Like Rice has that carry, and he got the engine to come back. Remember, there's that very
Rice
famous.
has got the carry.
Yeah. Yes, boy, Vindaloo time. I just like remember there's that famous. They played against Liverpool away either last season or the season before.
Yeah.
When there's like 5 Liverpool attackers and it's just him coming back. I mean, he can command that space. So I just don't think with him. I think every other position on the field is fine. And when Arsenal do have their full squad back, it's problems.
Flip. Because they're actually doing very well, Arsenal, at the moment. And I think for me, the difference is that they've got a solid defense. They're not conceding. And then when you're conceding and then you sneak those 1 goals, then they're maximizing on those games that they will.
Yeah, man. It's just like the dialogue and the agenda against Arsenal has always been so weird for me. Like call them set piece FC, but you have to win a corner to get a set piece. So you have to.
You must be threatening to win,
right? To get a set piece.
Yeah.
And then you also go but that's also the rules of the game. You have to score. You have to score.
That's why everybody line up and close up.
Right? You have to score. And I'm just like, I saw Tottenham did this interesting thing with them where they literally
They lined up and then they run on the
six
same
yard, on the 6 yard mark. I was
saw
like,
that.
I like Saka popped 2 shots at goals.
And then
for
the
him.
other one was
It was very close. I'm
yeah.
just like, once you're aiming top bins and stuff, it's just now it's pure techers. But I'm very excited to see how United are in the next couple of months.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, you don't know if they've turned the corner or if they've just had the luck of the luck
But
of the
it's
green.
5 games without a loss.
5 games without a loss.
It speaks volumes.
Yeah, it does.
But what interests me from that game when I look Spurs, I don't know what Thomas Frank needs to do, but that team looks so changed.
I don't think they give him time. They do have a lot of injuries, but I don't think they give him time.
Yeah, because your medicine is still out. Once he comes back, he's quite a creative player.
I don't think they give him time.
They look so dejected. Their off the ball runs are nowhere. Their second ball anticipation was nowhere.
I mean, halftime changed the tactics.
Yeah, no, flip.
So I don't know what happens with Spurs, but I'm excited for Chelsea on the weekend.
Yeah.
I think once Arsenal get over Chelsea away, that means they only got Liverpool at home, Manchester City away. Right?
Yeah.
And if you are 6 points clear by now, and let's say you lose both of those games, but these guys are still losing against other teams, I think it's a tough thing for the Premier League.
Look, man, it's as much as it's hard to say, but it does look like.
So January for you also then?
No, not January.
So when do you think?
I still think you are still gonna get your dip.
Nah.
You don't think so?
Nah.
I still think it's coming, bro.
That's what they said about Liverpool
Because 2
last
games,
season. We just gotta wait for the dip. There's no dip.
2 games changes everything.
Yeah.
2
For
games.
you, maybe. But for Arsenal, we could lose 2 games and you guys would just be there.
But remember, they're still Chelsea. I know they blow hot and cold, but they're there.
We are pumping Chelsea 3-1. We're definitely scoring.
Hey, bro,
We're definitely scoring.
So next game is Chelsea.
Yeah, next game is Chelsea. But I need, when does City play Leeds? Because that's when I'll triple captain Haaland.
You think? You haven't played your triple captain?
I haven't played my triple captain.
Same here, bro. That's the thing with me. And a lot of people that maximize on that, they are the ones that played earlier, first 15 games.
Yeah, I didn't
After that, it gets difficult to get all these hat-tricks.
I didn't play it, bro, and I was upset.
Imagine you had played it on Eze. I've got Eze on my team.
I was going to play it on Semenyo when he scored the hat-trick.
Yeah.
And then I didn't. But hey, that's a story for another day.
So I'm just trying to check the fixture. You said, so Saturday, it's Saturday, actually.
Yeah.
In the first group of 3, it's just Manchester City against Leeds. Should be an easy win for City.
Hey, triple captain Haaland, dog.
Yeah, I think I'm going to triple captain.
Triple captain Haaland.
And bro said, I'm sad for Bendy, bro. It looks like they are going to go down, like you said.
But they're not playing good ball, bro. Like, I feel bad. The only reason why I like Burnley is because Lyle Foster.
Of course, yeah.
Right?
Same, I'm biased.
Yeah, I'm
because
biased for them. But other than that, I don't care about them. Go down.
Okay, and United, okay, so let's just go through this fixture. Sunderland versus Bournemouth. I think Sunderland and Bournemouth is going to be a cracker as well.
Yeah.
That's the beauty about Premier League. When you look at those fixtures, they're just so exciting, bro.
Yeah, Premier League is exciting football. That's why I get shocked when people say like, oh, Premier League is like, it's not difficult. Dog, no one can predict Sunderland Bournemouth. Because you could say, one day you could say, oh, Bournemouth is smacking them.
Yeah.
Then you could also be like, but Granit Xhaka, top bins, 2-0.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, you look at Saturday, so it's Brentford, Burnley. Okay, that's not really much exciting. But if you look at Saturday fixtures, Everton versus Newcastle, that's going to be exciting. Good game, Good Spurs versus Fulham, it's London affair.
Yeah, good. Fulham, I dig Marcus Silva, so.
Yeah, no, same here. On Sunday, Crystal Palace United.
Hey, United's bogey team. Mateta with a triple, with a hat-trick, dog.
Yeah, no. Flip, I wish you get to triple captain.
Yeah, I mean you do. You get one for the first half of the season, one for the next half of the season.
Is it?
Yeah.
It was
it
only
used to be only one, but now the rules changed.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna play mine this weekend. Forest versus Brighton. Forest are on the up now.
Yeah, because of Sean Dyche. Sean Dyche ball, bro.
Bro, he just knows how to shut the back.
He does.
And sometimes that's all you need.
That's all you need.
And that's the thing with like all these teams that get relegated.
I've got a theory, bro, that Sean Dyche would have been managing a top 4 club if his name wasn't Sean Dyche.
You reckon?
Yeah, I'm just like, because he's like a typical like British dude. Like, like he feels like he's like a plumber. He says it how it is. He's got a strong voice.
Yeah.
If his name was like Sean Dyche, bro, he would top 4.
If it was Spanish there.
Yeah, top 4. I love Sean Dyche ball, bro.
Yeah. And then obviously, West Ham versus Liverpool. What do you think of that one?
West Ham will concede, bro. They also another hot and cold team.
Nuno has been building though.
He has, but I mean, like, is it Liverpool playing away?
I mean, ever since he took over, I mean, they drew obviously, but they won the previous game.
Yeah.
So he has taken them out of like danger basically. Because right now they are seated at number 17th. So
it's at West Ham Stadium, right? London Stadium.
Yes, it's at London Stadium.
You know, I went to go. I watched Arsenal West Ham at London Stadium. Also pumped them 4-0 in the first half.
Oh, is
and
it?
I think with Liverpool, if they click or if they score, they'll score many. West Ham is tough.
West Ham is tough, and you're going to face a team that was in a red zone. So they've smelled that.
Yeah, maybe they can smell blood of Liverpool. They're just like, yo, let me go.
I think it's gonna be very challenging for Liverpool. I don't think they're gonna come out with results. At most, maybe they can get a draw.
Maybe.
Poor Liverpool, hey man. How is that job, bro? Like, these guys have only won 6 games this season. That's crazy.
I can't believe they've lost 6 out of 7. That's still a wild stat for me. Premier League. That's your title rate.
The thing with them is they're not even drawing, bro. Like,
it's just losing.
It's one thing if you draw. You know?
It's another thing if you lose. Because, like, you know, you could lose 2 on the back. You'd be like, oh, we're going through a run at the moment.
Yeah.
But 6.
No.
It's problems.
But
and then Arsenal on that after that game, I think, right?
Arsenal after, it's Arsenal versus Chelsea.
Let it all work out. Let it all work out.
But okay, well, your prediction for that game is 3-1.
Yeah, to Arsenal. Yeah.
I think Chelsea.
And 3 goals by David Raya. Hat trick from David Raya. That's
wow, David Raya.
David Raya, yeah.
Come on.
2 penalties and a header in the 95th.
Oh, the confidence of Arsenal. Now, goal.
We are here now.
And you are winning the league,
yes,
my friend.
Clip that. Hat trick scored at Chelsea. David Raya, 3 goals from the back. Triple captain him.
But, okay, jokes aside, right?
Oh, I wasn't joking. I'm confident.
Okay. You number 1. I know the prediction changes every week. Who's number 2?
City. Pep is too good of a coach.
Yeah.
Pep is too good of a coach.
And number 3?
I think Chelsea takes it this year.
Okay. Number 4?
Liverpool.
You think Liverpool is going to come back?
No, I think they'll steady the ship. I just don't think I think the points gap will be too big. Like, I think the points gap between 1 and 2 is big, right?
Because right now, if you look at where Liverpool is, they're only on 18 points.
Yes.
And number 1 is like 29.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. That's
like
between 3
11
and
points,
10 is, so I'm just like, for me, I think I know it's going to even out. Premier League experience, it evens out. I just think that the gap between 1 and 2 will be big, right? The gap between 2 and 3 will be like 6 to 5. And the gap between 3 and 4, that could be close, but I mean, like,
could be anything there.
Could be anything there. Like, I mean, like, you could easily see Liverpool 4, United 5, Newcastle 6.
Yeah. And would you say, like, okay, let me put this scenario in there.
Yeah.
What happens if Slot loses these next 2 games? Because there's people who are already saying...
Yeah, I always go, what other managers are available at the moment?
Do you think it's a situation where they'll allow him to finish the season?
Yeah. I think if you win a Premier League title, they always give you grace, right? But I'm just like, I don't think... Let's say they didn't give him grace and they had to get rid of him after 2 games. Who? Sean Dyche already took the job at Forest, dog. So you can't even get my main man, Sean Dyche. There's no one else available.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. It's scary to think about it. Because
everybody
if they lose their next 2 games, if they lose against West Ham, Liverpool are in trouble, big trouble.
They're in trouble already, but you just go like, the trouble is now it's not about chasing the titles, whether I'm making top 4. And that's what I think they make top 4. I do think they post-January, they make top 4. But I don't, there's just no available manager on the market that makes you go, oh, that person could do something at Liverpool. There's no one. People will talk about Fabregas at Como, but I don't think there's one thing managing Como, is another thing managing Liverpool. Also, he doesn't have a connection with the club. So.
Yeah, no, it's interesting. And then I know this is not Premier League. What do you think of Pogba's return?
Back.
Yeah,
Back. I'm happy for that dog.
yeah,
I'm happy for him.
I watched the 10 minutes that he played.
Happy
It's
for
a bit
him.
heavy.
Yeah.
He'll
He'll lose the weight.
He will lose the weight, definitely.
But I'm happy for him. I'm genuinely happy for him.
Yeah, his story was sad, bro.
I'm genuinely happy for him. And I hope he plays for a longer time. And I hope there's a remontada there for him somewhere.
Do you think, though, that he can still make the cut for France World Cup?
Who's in midfield currently for France these days, right?
They're littered with talents. Oh, well, they recalled N'Golo Kante.
Yeah,
Kante was back. So...
yeah, I think he has it in him.
Yeah.
I think he has it in him.
I would like to see him in the World Cup, bro.
Yeah, it would be fire.
I love that dude.
I love it.
I think
he's
he's a good footballer.
Yeah, I think it would be fire. I think it gives the team a mental boost to have someone like Pogba back, right? He's still got experience, still Paul Pogba.
Yeah. And something interesting happened. Like, there's a player from Orlando Pirates. I'm sure. I know we're going back, right?
Yeah.
His name is Mbogazi.
Is scouted by the American club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you rate American teams? Because there's an outcry that he shouldn't go there. He's too much of a good player that he can fit in at any top European.
I don't know if he fits at a top European club.
He's good. He's that good. Even Hugo Bruce said he's never seen such a talent.
But you see, European scouts and stuff would have gotten you long ago then.
Bro, he's only what, 19, turning 20?
So then he's fine. He can go to America, make some money for a bit and go back. And go to Europe.
Okay, from footballing perspective, do you think it's a wise move? He will make the money.
Yes.
I don't think so, bro.
Why?
I think that kid can walk in and at any.
But the thing is, European clubs and their scouting systems would have had you on the radar by long ago. Long. You'll be playing. I'm not saying like the United, Cities, Arsenal's the type of stuff, right? Because they would have had you in by 14.
Yeah, and then
or
get
even
you into
younger,
the system,
right? Yeah, get you into the system, play the way that their DNA plays. But aside from Belgium, what's the difference between playing in Belgium and then playing for American club?
Yeah, but that could be a springboard to like France or Spain from Belgium. We've seen
I don't know,
some
dog.
players.
I'm all about guys making money. Yeah? I was like, you only have this thing for a few years. He'll still be balling out in America. It's not like scouts don't exist over there. I think you should do it.
But do you rate the league, MLS?
No. Horrible league. But do I rate the PSL?
Yeah.
Horrible league.
PSL is fire, bro.
Dog, come on. How many times in a game do we see guys shoot a goal and goes to Rosie? Same in Minnesota.
Nah, bro. PSL is fire.
Zlatan played in the MSL, dog. Zlatan.
Well, Zlatan is one of the best strikers.
Zlatan.
You don't rate Zlatan?
I rate Zlatan. But you think Zlatan ever played in the PSL?
Look, I mean, obviously the money there is different.
There we go. The money there is different.
Yeah, no, but I think that kid could do well in Europe. But hey, like you say, he can go there and then maybe he can still get.
Yeah, he can roll with Nasty C. He's having a good time. Him and Tyler. Well, focus on your brand, dog.
Yeah, no.
Hey, don't listen to these guys trying to make you stay here in South A. Go there. Have a good time.
Yeah,
Live your life.
Yeah,
They got. Hey, you don't understand. You know how hard it is for South Africans to get into to America right now.
Yeah, no. You might not get a...
Do it, dog. Don't listen to these guys here. Don't listen to the guys at home who will say, you're going to miss out on groove. They got better things than groove there, my man. Do it.
Yeah, but the food is horrible.
You can say what you want about the food. They don't have... there's no load shedding there. There's no potholes there. They don't even know what that is.
Yeah, bro, we've got G20. There's no potholes. There's no potholes. But yeah, no, look, I think from my perspective, right, it's just like, I think maybe I had high expectations of him. I wanted him to stay this season for Orlando Pirates. I foresee him like in the next season going like to Europe.
Let it all work out.
Yeah, no.
Okay, well, I don't have anything else to say to you, Lali.
Is it?
Yeah, nothing.
Let's talk about the Milan derby. I know you didn't.
No, I didn't watch it.
But AC Milan won.
That is my preferred Milan team.
Is it?
Yeah.
No, yeah. I love Clarence Seedorf and he played for them. So at some point I was there.
No, Kaka.
Oh, Kaka was good. Clarence Seedorf played for them, eh? Yeah, I remember.
I think he also played for Inter Milan as well.
Yeah. My brother had a Clarence Seedorf jersey and I don't know. I must look for that jersey and put it.
Then bring it over here. Yeah.
But anyway, I think from my side, I don't believe that Arsenal is going to win it in January.
You waste my time
I know.
sometimes.
Sorry?
You waste my time sometimes. There's no.
Not in January. I still think.
Remember, twerk over here, Jan.
Okay.
Twerk. I'll be ready. 12 points clear. Twerk.
Imagine.
This table.
Yeah, no.
I'll make sure Marco makes you twerk.
Nah, Marco will never do that. Marco is a very good friend of mine. He won't
Clip this.
He won't make me do that.
End of Jan.
But I will volunteer to do that if by December you are, I'll say, maybe, 16 points.
16 points in December.
Yeah, no.
It's impossible. But by Jan, it could happen.
Yeah, if 16 points by
Let it all work out.
and then, okay, before we go, do you think Bafana is gonna? Where do you see Bafana finishing in AFCON?
We won.
You reckon?
Bafana plays good football. We only got out to Nigeria last time on penalties. We were the better team that day.
Yeah, no.
I think we win.
I think.
We win.
Yeah, no. You're talking about the previous one. Remember, we even knocked out Morocco on the way.
Yeah, no, we win. Bafana plays good ball.
Yeah, no. And that will go a long way if we do win.
Yeah.
With the World Cup on around the corner.
Yeah, we get smashed in the World Cup. Don't just
which is my segue to ask you in the World Cup.
We're out in the group stages.
No, bro, don't say that, bro. There's 48 teams now, and I think the groups are going to be slightly weaker.
Just watch how we get a group. Brazil, Spain.
Because we're gonna be from the CAC pot.
Yeah, Brazil, Spain, and Croatia.
How do you come out of that group?
You don't. You come back home. But because you got the visa,
you're lucky if you
because if you got the visa, you can stay and watch the rest of the games.
Flip. I'm hoping that Bafana. Like I was saying to this other friend of mine, because he asked me this question now. Where do I see Bafana finishing in the World Cup? And I'm like Bafana in the history of they've participated, I think, in 4 World Cups. They've never even went past group stages, even when we were hosting.
Yeah.
If Bafana can come out of a group stage, it will feel like a win for me.
Nah, I would choose rather winning an AFCON and getting knocked out of the group stages of a World Cup.
No, that the AFCON for me, it's guaranteed. I feel like
okay. What would you prefer, right? Winning AFCON, knocked out group stages of World Cup, going past the group stages in the World Cup, not winning AFCON.
We haven't won AFCON in the longest time, so I think winning AFCON it's good and it will be good for us. And winning the World Cup is not easy. I mean, there's only 2 continents that have been dominating in this thing. But again, also to stand a chance, you need to continuous. It needs continuous development. You need to be playing in the World Cup every 4 years, and that's not the case. And that's how you get the experience.
Yeah.
So I think we have to first win the AFCON in order for us to do well in the World Cup. Anything you want to say to me before we go?
Nah, I just can't wait to be proved right.
Look, I hope I don't see that day, bro. But hey, if I do, I'll shake your hand.
Oh, thanks. Anyway, thanks for joining us on Black and White Boots with me, Marco Martins, and Lali.
Marco Martins Light.